The Boston Celtics have been in the headlines all offseason, with big names leaving and fresh faces coming in. But one name that has sparked endless rumors is Derrick White. Despite the whirlwind of trade speculation surrounding him, Derrick has finally broken his silence. So, what's the truth behind these trade rumors? And what does Derrick White really think about his future in Boston? Stick around, because we're diving into everything you need to know about the Celtics guard spots and what the future holds for him in green. What's up, NBA fans? Welcome back to the channel. If you're a Celtics fan, a Derrick White fan, or just an NBA junkie trying to keep up with the latest, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest NBA buzz. Today, we're breaking down Derrick White's comments about the trade rumors that have been swirling around him this offseason. And trust me, you don't want to miss this. With NBA free agency heating up, teams like the Boston Celtics are making moves. Some big names have already shifted across the league, and in Boston, there have been some tough decisions. The Celtics have had to make moves to stay under the second apron, meaning some key pieces from their 2024 championship run had to go. Point guard Jrue Holiday and center Kristaps Porzingis are two of the most notable departures. As much as these moves were necessary financially, they stung for Celtics fans who remember how instrumental both players were in that title chase. But amidst all this change, another Celtics star found himself at the center of trade speculation: Derrick White. White's name popped up in trade talks as the Celtics looked to make financial adjustments. He had just signed a massive 4-year, $125.9 million extension that kicks in at the start of the 2025 season. So, naturally, rumors started flying about his future in Boston. Would he be next on the chopping block? Well, Derrick White finally addressed these rumors, and let me tell you, his message might just surprise you. Speaking on the Celtics Talk podcast with Chris Forsberg, White opened up about his mindset during all the speculation, and honestly, it was refreshing to hear him speak so candidly. White said, "I think every summer is pretty crazy, especially nowadays. But I didn't feel too worried about anything. My agent and Brad Stevens had been talking, and all the other rumors and stuff, I wasn't really too worried about. I mean, I feel like it's cool to be wanted by other teams, but I wanted to stay in Boston, and I was glad they wanted to keep me." Now, let's break this down for a second. White is making it clear that while the rumors were out there, he was never really fazed by them. He was confident in his relationship with Celtics President of Basketball Operations, Brad Stevens, and trusted that the front office had his back. And that's a powerful statement. When you're a player like Derrick White, who's already proven his worth to the team, you've got every right to be concerned about where your future lies. But instead, White took it in stride and let the process play out. It's also worth noting that White's comment about being wanted by other teams is interesting. After all, who wouldn't want a player like Derrick White, a two-way guard who's shown his ability to contribute both offensively and defensively? But, as White said, he made it clear that Boston is where he wants to be. And Celtics fans, they've got to love that loyalty. Now, let's talk about why this all matters. Derrick White has become a key piece for the Celtics since his arrival from the San Antonio Spurs in February of 2022. At first, many were skeptical about the trade, but it didn't take long for White to prove his value. His scoring has steadily increased each year, and his impact has been undeniable, particularly in the postseason. He's a reliable scorer, an elite defender, and a player who's not afraid to step up in the clutch. Next season, Derrick White is expected to take on an even larger role. Why? Well, there's the small matter of Jayson Tatum's ruptured Achilles tendon. That injury is expected to keep Tatum out for the majority, if not all, of the 2025 to 2026 season. With the Celtics star player sidelined, the door is wide open for White to elevate his game even further. This could be White's chance to prove that he's more than just a complementary piece. He could very well be the guy who carries the Celtics through a tough season. So, what does this all mean for the Celtics? With key departures and Tatum's injury, it's safe to say that Boston is entering a bit of a transition period. But if there's one thing we know about Derrick White, it's that he's built for this moment. He's shown the ability to step up in big moments and get the job done. And now, he has a chance to shine as the focal point of the team. White's commitment to Boston is a crucial piece in this puzzle. With Tatum's absence, the Celtics need leaders to step up, and it looks like Derrick White is ready to be that guy. If you can continue to grow as a player and take on a larger role, the Celtics might just be able to weather the storm and keep their championship aspirations alive. So, what do you think? Do you believe Derrick White is ready to step up and lead the Celtics next season? And what are your thoughts on the moves Boston has made this offseason? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay up to date on all things NBA, especially as the Celtics look to adjust to life without Jayson Tatum for the foreseeable future. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.